Wow, didn't know it was that big, but Margaret and I are very good in that area, but we do see a bit of evidence of people that are not. So give them a $370 fine, I reckon. Well, the Yangs Regional Park, it's by far on the top 6 of my favourite playgrounds. This place is beautiful if you come and explore it. They've got everything here from hikes, there's lots of different tracks. It's awesome mountain bike riding. They've got, you know, the serenity out here is beautiful. You get a very clear view of the airport over at Avalon. Margs and I are going to the top to do a bit of drone footage for our YouTube audience. And nature. You often see wildlife here. There's a lot of wallabies, kangaroos, there's echidnas, there's wombats, and there's also goats. There's a pack of wild goats that live here that are actually quite friendly. So here we go to the top. Hope you enjoy our little tour to the top. And we're designating today to a very good friend of mine, one of my best mates, to his mother Heather, to Heather and Chloe, all our mob out at Rokewood. But Nanny Heather in Corio there, one of the best little suburbs in the world to be reared in, is this is for you, love. We know about your fascination with rocks. We've heard all about it. And I'm the same, love. I just love rocks and how everything works and how God made it all for us. It is what it is. God bless you, Heather. And I hope you enjoy our video with all the rocks. Say good day to Graham for us too when he sees this. Graham, you're a bloody legend, mate. Can't wait to ride with you over summer. Ready, Margs?
But you forgot to mention the rain and the cold weather.
Oh yeah, and the thunder. The thunder, and there must be some blokes shooting out the back. There's a big gun club out the back of the Yangs. And we can hear them there. Oh, I've only been gone 5 minutes. Shit, I must be unhealthy. Not.
50 now though.
Well, that's right, I'm 50. Today, happy birthday to Trout, wow. 50 today, thanks for reminding me, love.
That's
Thank
all
you. Yeah, gun club out the back, thunder, it's been raining, it's not at the moment, but I've even brought me mountain bike. Rain, hail or shine, we're doing some downhill mountain biking this morning. Can't wait. Flinders Peak to get some drone footage of Margs and I at the top of the world in G-Town.
So on a clear day, you can see Melbourne from here, but it's a waste of time putting it out on the overcast day because you just won't see it. Here comes the old boy. Keeping up with you, babe?
There's no old boy here, love. I'll be 25 till the day I die.
We all know that.
Yeah, sadly it's overcast today. Normally you can see Melbourne, it's just beautiful from up here, but it's a waste of time putting the camera there. You won't see a thing, but you will see Geelong. We can see it from here, so we'll get the drone up and we'll show you all that in just a minute. So Heather, seems you like and enjoy rocks so much, a little bit of trivia for you. You see these rocks? See all the veins in the rocks? It's one of the ways how people find gold, with following these veins, but there's no gold at the Yangs. It's the wrong material. But that back when the dinosaurs shat all those rocks out, when they used to be soft, dinosaur shit, believe it or not, when they pooped it out, what they used to eat, and different things in the ground that used to mix together when they pooped it out, mixed up like that. It's fascinating. I actually reverse engineered my own life many years ago, and I found out that I used to be an archaeologist many years ago, back before BC. But it is what it is. And that's just a bit of trivia for you, Heather, because you're a rock enthusiast, and I'm only too happy to give you the information, love. But then back in the Ice Age, when God froze the earth, it all set, and man today knows it as rocks. It is what it is. See if you can fathom that one. So just while we're on our way to the top, we're only 10 minutes from the top now. While we're on our way doing our rock expedition for Heather there in Corio, I just wanted to shout out to all the special people that came to my 50th Friday night, and all my mates that showed up to ride with us Saturday and Sunday. Believe me, you mean the world to me. Thank you all very, very much. You energise me in my life to do what I do, and I love yous all, and I appreciate you immensely. So I wish yous all well. Margaret and I fly out in about 24 hours, but we'll all reconvene around Christmas time, I promise you. Won't we, love? Yeah, and just to enlighten you, it's spring in a day or so, so hopefully you'll get better weather. And that Townsville weather that Margaret and I brought down here last Wednesday, the weather that we had on the weekend, we're taking it back to Townsville. Can't wait to see our little Kurt, that's for sure. Hey, Margaret's fretting for him. Like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, all the best, and thank you all for everything. We appreciate it. See you guys. See you at the top. On the way when we got here, it was raining when we left home. We got up to the car park at the turntable up the top there, you just would have seen that. Margaret's like, it's raining. I said, let's go. Hopefully the thunder and the rain and everything will just bless us from above. I've had it happen to me many times and I love it. But yeah, raining in the car now, she's taking her top off. Don't worry, we'll get her. We'll sort her out. Al, she's in good hands, mate. Come on, love. Come on, I haven't got a minute to wait. I'm on the nitrous. Yeah, I had to join her. It is getting quite warm. But I just wanted to talk about our third and fourth wheel for a sec. Our third wheel is Kurt. That little fella, he's our third wheel. And sadly he can't be with us. They won't let bulldogs on aeroplanes because of their airways, etc. The liability is too much, so it's just can't do it. So he's getting babysat. But our fourth wheel on our holiday was a good mate of mine that took us on one of the maddest, wildest, second tallest mountain in WA on an adventure that I'll never ever forget. It was in a national park, obviously couldn't take the third wheel. He was back at Maddie's house, but Maddie Cullen, we're doing the Yangs, brother, and trust me, you are at the front, mate. 10 out of 10 what you've done for Margs and I on our holiday.
Absolutely.
It was brilliant, mate. So I'm thinking of you this morning while we're climbing the Uis. I hope you're going well in Queensland, visiting your stepson and family, etc. We'll catch up over Christmas, mate. Unfortunately, I couldn't let anybody know I was coming home early enough before you booked your flights. But I wanted it to be a big surprise for Mum and my sons and a few of me good mates. So you found out eventually, but your flights were already booked, so it is what it is. But we're thinking of you, Matty. God bless you, mate. I'll see you in G-Town. Margaret and I should be back for Christmas Eve. See you, champion. I love you to bits.
Gotta love this weather.
Just going to walk over here a little bit so my best mate Margaret doesn't hear this. We are only halfway. I told her there was only another 5 minutes to go, just to get her mindset right, but we're about halfway, but she'll cope. We'll get her there, trust me, we'll get her there. Oh, now she's up filming, she's got some energy. Who is it?
Hey, Chelsea.
G'day, Chelsea. Come on, Mark, there's a chair just around the next corner.
Is it that 5K road?
5K?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It's called dementia.
Yeah, selective hearing. Let's go, babe.
Stop me, I'm on the way up.
All the way up, nothing can stop Margs. Oh, except the rain and the thunder and the snakes. Yeah, don't forget, if you do come out here over summer, on a rare occasion, there are snakes out here. Just leave them alone and keep moving. Let them do their thing. Not many. I have seen a few out here over the years, but just leave them alone. It's all good. They are meant to be here. Here you go, Heather. You can see that the dinosaurs used to eat other little animals and trees and foliage and all that in the bush, because it's in their poo. It's the evidence. You can see here there was other things that the earth was made out of. They used to they used to eat whatever they could, including people. That's why we had to get rid of them, so that special people like us can run the planet. You know what I'm talking about, Robbie. It's all good. There it is. The proof's in the pudding, and the eye shade set it hard for us. So, you know, some of us fellas that ride with the ghost riders and that, we have a good idea what's going on. When we're on our bikes, we have our fun, and when we're in society, we do everything to the letter. While we're on our bikes, we have our fun. It is what it is. Bugs! There's a big eagle down there, made out of huge rocks the size of cars. I don't know if we're going to get this. It's very, very, very windy. I can't put the drone up. See if you can spot the eagle. Those guys. So we were just out on that platform. The wind is like, it'd have to be close to 100 km/h winds barreling through those two mountains there. There's a good chance the drone will handle it. but I ain't gonna risk it. They're too expensive. But maybe on the way down we might get a bit of footage. I want to fly it down over the top of that eagle. So if you see that on this film, you know I've done it. But we're having to rest out of the wind. It's that blowy, it's not good, but we're going to the top no matter what. I was hoping she'd go to the top so I could give her some bragging rights for beating me. Up you go, darling. What a legend. What a legend. Never says no to any of the hikes, even though she doesn't enjoy it like I do. Still does it all with me. She's got a massive heart and I love her to bits. We will be together till death. It's that simple. Yeah, lots of rain out there. That's the direction towards Melbourne. You can't see. But you can see the CBD in Geelong back there. And the Shell refinery. That's a ripper over there around the other side of the peninsula, around Mornington. Arthur's Chair, get it on your bucket list. They've got a gondola over there. You get on this big sky lift and go up it. It's a brilliant day out. Sadly, the drone is like our fifth wheel, if not our first wheel. The drone brings us so much terrific footage and takes us to places that we normally can't get to or don't have time or whatever. Sadly, I'm at one of my favourite playgrounds and it's that windy up the top. It's too dangerous to fly it. It'll probably crash. And you know, I've got better things to do than to go back to Harvey Norman or JB Hi-Fi or eBay and get another one. We're just going to look after this one and keep bringing you brilliant footage. And I don't think it's going to go in the air today. It's just far too windy. So I hope you are enjoying our trip to the Yangs Regional Park for the morning. It's cold up here at the moment, but because we've been hiking up here, we're both sort of pumped. So we're not feeling the cold, but you can feel the breeze. But this is one magical, spiritual place and I love it.
Who's his favourite playground?
That's Trout's favourite playground, that's it. Someone's off and running. I think she's happy that we're on the way back down just quietly. And I don't blame her. Her little legs get tired. It's all good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. When I say whoa, I mean whoa. I can remember seeing that on the cartoons when I was growing up. That guy with the big mustache that used to belt everybody. Something Sam, Ruskell and Sam or something. Probably Slippery Sam. Yeah, they've got that little short ass with the big mo. If I say whoa, I mean whoa. Yee-hoo! All right, Heather, this one's for you. You know, use your imagination there, and I'm sure you can imagine what that looks like, darling. I'll give you 3. 1, 2. Yes, you're right. It looks like a cane toad. I'm sure you had the same answer. Marge, did you say something?
That one looks like a bottom.
Oh, Heather, don't even go there. Hope you're having a good day, love. And hope your shoulder and your injuries and everything get well for you soon. All right, love. Looks a bit like a little dinosaurus. They left his eye in it. But on a serious note, I seriously can't think of a better way to start any day than with some fresh oxygen, you know, a couple of big bottles of water, and some serious exercise, because without exercise, the brain doesn't get the stimulation it needs to function properly. All the senses and that in your body is what stimulates your brain. The faster you can do it, the more it crossfires, the more serotonin levels that are created in your brain. That's what your natural highs are when you're moving your body a lot. So, hence the reason why Margaret and I get our ass out of bed and we get moving every day, because, you know, I am that high on life. Some people think it's ridiculous, but I love it. I'm just in love with life. It is what it is. We've got some amazing people in our life behind the scenes. It's not me that makes me. I'm only a small percentage. It's the people that are in my life make me. It is what it is. My beliefs, my faith, and all the exercise I do that makes me feel alive. It really is brilliant. Which brings me to the next segment. Over the far back of the Yangs, right beside the gun club, is there's several mountain bike tracks, from double black diamond runs, which is for world champion riders. It's very serious. They come from all over the world here to race at the Yangs. I have been involved in it for a few years, not the racing scene, but I've been there when they've been there. I've done shuttle days where you can come out here and do all the downhill stuff and then throw your bike on a trailer and get the shuttle bus to the top of the hill, and you can just do run after run after run. It's brilliant. It's like a little bit like being at the snow. You know, you send it down the mountain and get on a lift and back up to the top. Otherwise, we'd probably only do one run on the snow because it's too hard to get back to the top. But when they have the shuttle days out here, if you just Google Yangs Mountain Bike Club, you can get amongst it. It's so much fun. I've been doing it out here for years and years with my sons, and more often than not with some of their friends. So, like I said, this brings us to our next segment. I brought me mountain bike out in the car, and I'm going to do one of the black runs. I think it's got 4 sets of doubles in it. I will hit the doubles. Haven't done it for a few years. I haven't been on my bike for 8 months. But I know I've still got it because I believe in myself. So we're going to go down that track reasonably quick. I'll whack the phone on the quad lock so you can have a bit of a look. And look after me, my friend. Hopefully no accidents. There's no accidents in my world. Everything happens for a reason. So stay tuned. We're going mountain bike riding. And I am going to do my best to get around, even if I've got to ride another couple of kilometres to get into where that eagle is. That eagle's going on my YouTube channel. So stay tuned, you're going to see the Eagle made out of rocks the size of cars. It's absolutely gorgeous. When they built that, there is a plaque down there. I'll see if I can get a shot on the drone of the plaque. We'll know what year it was built and who by and in memory of who. I have got it on a photo somewhere from many years ago. I've done heaps of filming out here over the years, but here we go. Bit of mountain bike action coming up. Margot. Koalas, that was the other thing I forgot to mention, and possums. Yeah, they're all out here. The Yangs, so close to our hometown. It's a blessing having it so close. It's just such a beautiful place to come and get some exercise, clear your head, use it for however you want. It's gorgeous. How'd you go, darling? We made it.
We made it in one piece again.
Hey, Aussie adventures all the way.
We love Aussie adventures.
Woo! Mountain bike time. How you enjoying your new 200 series, Margs?
It's lovely when I get to drive it.
It's a weapon, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Best car on the road, love. Well, here we are. We're about to do this mountain bike run. We're here and we're doing this run here. It's a black diamond run down here to the bottom track. Margaret's going to pick me up. It's run 13, single diamond. These are like serious. It's as serious as they get, this one. I'm going to do this one. It's 1.5k long. It's called the Cressy Descent. And it tells you what's in it, all the jumps, the doubles, the twists and the turns, and there's a bit of a gully you got to cross, and it comes out at the Stockyard car park. So there it is, there's me pushy. So that's all the water I've got left to quench my thirst when I get to the bottom. So this one's a dual suspension mountain bike. I've had it for a few years. I got very lucky for my birthday. I think it was about 3 years ago. Margaret bought it for me. And just to give you a bit of a heads up on what this bike's capable of, it's got pretty much the best of the best on it. It's got this button here. You press that button and the seat goes up. So you can have the seat up or down depending on what you're doing, whether you're jumping or pedaling or whatever. You can bang that seat up and down like lightning if you need to. It's got the speedo. It's got the quad lock that locks my phone on there. It's got a torch for night, an LED light that's quite bright for night time. It's got a bell on it that's broken, so I put this little siren on it. Just to, if I'm on tracks, I do make sure people know I'm coming, because otherwise they get a hell of a fright when you get near them. It's got a couple of LED rechargeable lights on the back of it, the lock if I need to lock it up anywhere. It's got front and rear hydraulic brakes. It's also got 2 buttons on the handlebars so that you can actually lock the suspension right out all together, so that so that the suspension doesn't work at all if you just want to ride it around, because as you pedal, the suspension's got that many different settings that you can have it really soft, and when it's soft you lose a lot of your pedal power through the suspension, so you can lock it out. But I've already set it today. It's set fairly firm because Margaret feeds me so well. I'm pushing 115 kilos at the moment. I was 100 kilos before we left on our adventure around Australia, but I'm not complaining. It's all going well. I've got a pretty strong will, so I'll get the weight off when I get home. But yeah, that's the bike. It's also got a very small front sprocket so that it doesn't hit rocks or anything as I drop off ledges. It's got all the right gearing on the back of it, the big gears. That big gear there with the little one on the front, you know, you can climb mountains with. It works really, really, really well. So it's got the right off-road terrain tyres for what we're using today. And I guarantee you, Fletch, you'll be all over this. Your little mate Fletch up there in Gippsland, Moe area. I know you're into your mountain bikes, mate, so hopefully you'll enjoy this. And I don't get out here often enough, but I do enjoy it. So here we go. Let's go and have a crack. Last time I crashed on that drop off. Bloody spewing on that, of all people to forget tyre pressures. I forgot it hasn't been ridden for 6 months. And the tyre, have a look at the bottom of the tyre. You know, front wheel was washing out real bad. I couldn't do a couple of those doubles, but we got a couple done. And yeah, that's a bit of fun, that one. The Crescent Descent, the Uis, number 13, single black diamond. It gets very serious, especially if you get your gearing right. Man, can you get going down that one. Both my boys really enjoy that hill. That's probably one of our favourite ones out here. So now I've got to go back up there about 600 or 700 metres. My darling Margaret, god damn, she's an angel. Wow, she's such an angel. Whew. I could just write a novel on that lady. But she'll be there waiting for me. And we're going to get some footage of that beautiful big eagle. So you can see that hill in front of me is about probably a 25 to 30 degree incline. And the gearing on these bikes is imperative. You can see how easy I'm pedaling, even though it's hard work. You've got to have it in the right gear, and they just climb mountains, these things. Well, we've done that run. Now we're going across down this one. It's where that big eagle lives. So we'll get the pushy back out, get down there. I want to show you this eagle. It's fascinating how to scale it is and how the effect of it is, the feathers and everything, all made out of rocks. It is beautiful. Oh, I can hear that thunder. The thunder's coming over here big time. There he is, that's what you're about to see from the air. Some of my mates just coming to say hello. I just got my big bird out of the sky just in time, but I heard them coming. It was never going to be a problem. Bunjil. Hope you all enjoyed that. One of my favourite playgrounds. Yangs Geelong in Victoria, just out of Lara. Yeah, so that, unless you want to bring your bike out here, that walk, mind you, the turn off here to that eagle is more than 3/4 of the way around the Great Circle Drive. It's on the internet, and you can come right around to this turn off. You can also see the the eagle on Google Earth, so you can't get lost. If you ride in, took me about 6 minutes on the bike to ride in, slightly uphill. If you walk in, it's a half an hour walk, it's no big deal, but wow, is it worth a look, as you just seen. Well, I've got my breath back now. We are, sadly, and I, Margaret, are off to a funeral of a good friend of ours. His father died last Sunday, so we've got a funeral to go to now, but you know, it's part of life. But we hope you've enjoyed our footage of the Yangs down here while we're at home for this week. We fly out and I think it's about 24 hours, somewhere there, 30 hours. Yeah, the Yangs. It's a terrific place. There's barbecue facilities everywhere, both electric and wood-fired barbecues. There's plenty of wood here if you want to bring the family out. And plenty of toilet facilities. It's a fantastic place. I can't speak more highly of it. The bushwalks are brilliant. The hiking, the climb to the top, you know, the bike riding, the animals, the nature, the serenity, like I mentioned before, absolutely brilliant. Even if you just come out and drive around the Yangs, you will feel a sense of empowerment. It is brilliant. If you drive around the Great Circle Drive, I will almost guarantee you that you will see wallabies or kangaroos. There's a lot of them out here. I used to work for a wildlife rehabilitation centre, and we used to release them here. And what happens after that is up to Mother Nature, but up to nature. But plenty of roos. Just drive around the Great Circle Drive. The kids love it, and it's a really nice place to hang out for a day with your family, with your friends, or equally as good by yourself. Yes. Time for a cuppa, darling?
Oh yeah.
Hey?
Yeah.
After all that exercise, we need a hot and a cold drink. Rod's Bakery in Lara goes off. Sitting here eating our pies, I just said to Margaret, would you rather do a hike every morning, or would you rather go back to work? And she said, I'd rather go back to work, so I'm sending her back to work.
True story.
See you, buddy.